Hello and welcome back to Out of War here. So since the last episode there, I've done a little bit of work here. I got out my pickaxe there and did quite a lot of digging back to get our level up. So as you can see in the top right there, we are in fact level 18 right now. And on top of that, I did some foundation work here with our concrete, so it's looking pretty decent there. I also did a small bit of work here on our road just to smooth it out and make it possible for this grader to go over the top of it. So I think we're going to work on that a little bit more today. But first things first here, our next upgrade is available to us. So let's go ahead and get into our store here. And we have a new loader available. It's very exciting indeed. 234k there. We can afford it. Let's get it out here beside our old loader, just so we can have a little bit of a comparison of size. Oh, and that is quite the upgrade, I would say, already looking at it. Let's get a look at that nice big bucket there, beautiful. So one thing I have noticed with this game, when we are leaving our vehicles sitting out, the parts are still degrading. So when I jump into them, like I have not jumped into that excavator there in quite a while, I'm sure there is something broken. Actually, it is not broken, so that one has held up quite well. So I think what I want to do is just sell off the machinery that we are not going to be using anytime soon. We can buy it back again if needs be. Let's get the L10 into our inventory there. And we can go ahead there and sell that back. So we paid 78k for this one, and we're getting 55 back basically. Now, also since the last episode there, I have cleaned up the front of this cliff here slightly. So we do have a bit of a clean out there to do. But first things first, let's jump into this new loader there and see what she can do. Let's grab ourselves a couple of scoops here. It's nice and clean there. Beautiful. And again, I need to turn this on. I'm having an issue where this hopper needs to be switched on every time I reload the game. There we go. Get our concrete piece back down. So let's see how high up this bucket is gonna take us back into this cliff here. Cleaning that out quite nicely up top there. And also what I'm planning to do is to cut in a little bit of a pass here. We can continue this slope upwards. Hopefully we can cut ourselves in a nice path here to the top of this hill. So it does feel really good to get an upgrade in this game. I mean, the difference is quite a lot there. Along with the bigger bucket, we just have an immense amount of more power. So yeah, cutting a path up to the top of that hill there is going to be another work in progress. So, let me dump this. Let's jump over here to our storage and look at how well we did with that little cleanup I did there on the cliff previously. Okay, it's actually a bit more than I thought we got there. We got quite a bit of decent gold there. Let's go ahead, grab all of this. I will clean out that dirt there at a later point. Okay, so let me go over to the production facility and get all this all this ore queued up. Okay, now so I've got the roller out there and I got out a bit of dirt there to do a little bit of more smoothing. And it doesn't look too bad there at the moment. There's a bit of a lip here and there's kind of lips all over the place. But I'm thinking it should be smooth enough to get our paving machine through here. But there's only one way to actually find out, and that is to load up that paver with asphalt there and get her to work. So my understanding is to load this paving machine, we actually need to dump it in. We need to dump in a load of asphalt by truck. So how are we going to get the asphalt into the truck? Well, we're going to build a temporary hopper here. So let's put it somewhere that is convenient to us. Get into the store here and buy ourselves a hopper. And we need an input, power input I should say. Power. Just go with the 3 speed there for now. Goes onto our action bar. Okay, let's place this down. So somewhere that is convenient. So let's just put that right there. And get our input on there. So can we wire that? Hopefully this will reach. It would be nice if it did. Don't think it will though. No, it will not. How about underneath here? Will you reach here perhaps? Okay, so that'll do. We're just testing this, so I'm not sure if it's actually gonna work, but we're gonna try. Now what we need to do is put in a couple of up pieces, so conveyors. Let's put 2 up pieces, and we will need a chute as well. Chute. There it is. Okay. And let's just drop our chute on there. Okay, so what I want to actually try first is parking this asphalt machine underneath and see if that's if we can actually. I don't think that asphalt machine is going to make it up that hill there. Okay, so back to the original plan. Let's go ahead here and park our dump truck under that chute. Yeah, that should do nicely. Let's just check that we're underneath it there. Back slightly. Okay, so we don't actually have any asphalt, so we're gonna go ahead here and buy some. Not sure how much this truck is gonna hold, but let's try 1,000 for now. And if we come in here to our hopper, we can leave that in there. Need to switch on our input here. And now we can go ahead and consume. So our truck should fill with asphalt here. And it is indeed, that is working nicely. Okay, so let's go ahead there and guess. I'm not sure why all this dirt is piled up here. That's not good. I will take care of that at some point. So let's get some more asphalt there. Can consume you. Very good. Okay, that's fine. I will do that later. Okay, and it looks like we have our 2,000 asphalt in the truck here. Okay, so let's go ahead and make our way over to that paving machine. Back right up to it. So, hopefully this will go into that hopper there and not onto the ground. Beautiful. And it's worked nicely. Let's go ahead and pull forward. And okay. So, we have our full load here. We want to go ahead and close this. Empty hopper before folding. Okay. Yeah. We can start our paving. Ah, and it is working. Beautiful. Yeah, let's hope that we can make it all the way over to the end there. Okay, so it doesn't seem like we're going to make it up this hill quite yet. I still have a bit more work to do over here, for sure. We are out asphalt also. Okay, so there's going to be quite a bit of work involved in this, so let me get to that. Okay, after a little while of using the paving machine there, it is quite frustrating. It does get caught up on pretty much any bump, but we have laid down ourselves a little road here, so let's jump in our 4x4 and have a quick inspection of that. But decent progress. I am happy that we got the paving machine working there, although it is slightly frustrating, but again, that's error on my fault. As we can see here, we have a large dip in the middle, so it's the actual paving attachment on the back there is getting caught up on the sides. So that's a user error on my part. I should have been keeping a better eye on how flat this surface is really. But we did make it all the way out here, so I think I will be putting quite a bit more work into trying to keep this side over here level. As we can see, we have a bit of a height on the sides there, so I need to get in here with my loader and dig those out again. And I want to get this derrick here up onto a bit of a better platform, leave it sitting on the dirt, but perhaps put some concrete blocks under it there to clean it up and make it look a little bit better. We come back around into our little facility then. We should not have much trouble paving this far side here. It is nice and smooth out for quite a distance there, but like I said, just those sides need to be dug out a little bit better. So we'll get into that in possibly the next episode. But for now, what I want to do is run our new loader here into our pay dirt for about 30, maybe 40 minutes there, and get ourselves a bit of a clean out, get that cash balance moving in the right direction again. Our production facility is still up and running, I would imagine, or perhaps it is finished. Yeah, it is finished. So we have a little bit of gold in our storage there already. So let me jump in the loader here and test her out on this pay dirt. Okay, so I ran our new loader there for just under 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and get a clean out then and see what that's looking like. So I did run quite a bit of pay dirt there, as well as making our little pathway up to the top of that hill there. So I need to get the roller out and do some work on that as well. So yeah, for not a lot of work there, we have quite a lot of gold. And all the rest of it, of course. The rubies do sell for quite a lot. I'll go ahead and clean out that door and that dirt another time. So I'll get our production facility back up and running there, and I'll catch you in the next one.